So today I will be going over my paper talking about Chipotle. So the aim of this project is to analyze Chipotle's general environment, task environment, internal environment, and strategic direction. The data used in this paper was pulled from multiple online sources. This includes Chipotle's website, interviews, and analyses that I found. And the key findings are that Chipotle has a solid operations strategy that focuses on efficient and high quality meals. However, they can improve on cost management and focusing on consumers. And that also goes along with my conclusions and recommendations. So here is my table of contents. And Chipotle was founded by Stephen Ellis when he was just 28 years old. Within 1 month of the store opening, they were selling 1,000 burritos a day, and within 2 years, they opened a second store. Originally, Chipotle was meant to be a stepping stone into the fine dining industry. However, the restaurant quickly took off and eventually became McDonald's invested within the company to build it further until they were fully separated in 2006. However, that investment from McDonald's is what allowed Chipotle to become the success it is today. Chipotle has their mission. They recently changed their mission statement from to ensure that better food prepared from whole unprocessed ingredients is accessible to everyone to providing food with integrity. Despite the change, their mission stays the same, and that is to provide fresh, healthy, and accessible food. And because of their mission, they are able to successfully target health-conscious consumers and provide them with fresh, high-quality, and nutritious meals. Their vision matches their values, and on their website, they say that we believe the food has the power to change the world. And they want to change the world with customized meals with high quality ingredients that support sustainability efforts, local farmers, and employees. And in regards to Chipotle's general environment, politically they operate internationally, so they must stay up to date on rules and regulations across multiple countries, and they must be aware of the increasing tariffs on Mexican goods that continue to raise costs, and they have to raise operating costs with that as well. Economically, it kind of ties back into the tariffs along with the use of high quality ingredients. Both of these lead to higher costs for customers, especially during times of financial uncertainty, such as the times we're currently in. They just need to be mindful of this. However, their smaller menu does help with some of this cost. Socially, their business model allows for a unique and different experience for consumers each time they come in, just because of the wide variety of foods that they sell. And they have established themselves with their target audience of people looking for both fast and healthy options. Technologically, Chipotle has stayed pretty well up to date, such as keeping themselves able to do delivery services as well as online ordering, and they have increased their focus on targeting Gen Z through social media marketing. Ecologically, Chipotle has targeted sustainability as one of its core values, along with their use of organic ingredients. However, they could continue to improve on this through changes to their recycling and waste strategies. Regulatory-wise, Chipotle must continue to abide by FDA regulations as well as consumer and labor laws. Chipotle has the opportunity to become a leader in sustainability efforts and should continue working towards this, since their audience does connect with their sustainability values. In regards to the Porter's industry structure analysis and the task environment, competitors within the fast casual industry, there is a wide variety of established brands that compete with each other, And even though Chipotle is well established, they tend to compete more with quality than pricing, which is different than most of their competitors. So Chipotle must maintain their high quality standards. In regards to suppliers, because of their strict standards when it comes to ingredients, suppliers kind of have a bit more bargaining power. However, these suppliers also rely on Chipotle to purchase their products, which kind of evens the field a bit. In regards to customers, despite Chipotle having a strong brand loyalty, they have to keep up and grow with certain expectations, such as customization options, fresh ingredients, and faster service. In regards to substitutes, there are a wide variety of substitutes available in the fast casual market, so they have to learn to compete and provide dietary options for people who have restrictions and preferences, such as vegetarians and vegans. With newcomers, Chipotle has such strong brand recognition and a defined customer base that it would be difficult for a newcomer to come in and take some of the brand or some of that customer base away, since they are so different from other brands within the fast casual industry. In regards to opportunities and threats, Chipotle has the opportunity to continue to differentiate themselves and improve upon their standards, but they must continue to be mindful of competitors who will compete based on pricing or their speed compared to quality, which is where Chipotle stands out. In regards to the internal environment, their operations are designed to be efficient, with ingredients being prepared before service and people being in charge of only keeping the ingredients stocked while the line is moving through. Even though Chipotle employees will never know what a customer will order until they do, they have systems designed to streamline this process. In regards to marketing, like I mentioned earlier, Chipotle has a very strong brand awareness, with 84% of the US recognizing the brand. So that signals a very strong marketing department and a very strong marketing campaign. With finance, Chipotle in 2022 had a 13% operating margin, which is very impressive considering that restaurants within the same industry are tending to operate around a 6 to 9% operating margin. In regards to Chipotle's strategy and their strategic direction, Chipotle is now focusing on engaging customers and innovating their experience digitally and in person. They are revamping their rewards programs and working to become individualized and personalized for each consumer, along with enhancing their menu options with limited time offerings and vegan options. They're also working on implementing drive-thrus to work on efficiency. In regards to leadership, Chipotle focuses on their customers and the customer experience to drive up their service quality. They also focus on adaptability and innovating and keeping an open company culture that values communication. Based on my previous analysis, I would recommend Chipotle continue working on the customer experience. With customers spending more compared to competitors, Chipotle must continue to prove to customers that their offerings are worth it. By pairing high-quality meals with high-quality service, Chipotle can continue to lead in the industry. And throughout the course of this project, it was really great to learn how to analyze a business and industry from different angles and thoroughly understand all the different pieces that come into analyzing and running a company. I learned about how factors both in and out of the company can impact both current and future operations. And here are my references.